Hey everyone, welcome back. So happy new year, and this is my first video of 2024. And for today's video I'm going to talk about something that has been requested a lot from my previous video that I have done about the placements and everything. So I'm doing this video because of the too much requests from you guys. So this is all about Venus conjunction with the shadow and outer planets. So if you don't know which one is the shadow planet, it is like Rahu and Ketu, north node and south node, and outer planets is considered Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto in Vedic astrology. So before we get to the video of today, so please don't forget to check out the link descriptions and everything. So if you want to get the consultation and everything, this I will just update in the below description box, so you can just check out there. And let's we go for the topic of today. So in my previous video I have explained about the different culture, different religion, and intercaste marriage, all of this type of combination, and the possible combination that most of the time that I have seen from the readings that I have get. So from that I have get suggested a lot of videos asking for Venus have conjunction with the outer planets. Venus is also known as very transformative, because if you have read about Venus Sukracharya's mythological story, you can learn that he had a very transformational life. And also Venus also represents luxury, material, literally the world that we are living right now. So main focus I'm going to do about Venus conjunction with the outer planet for now is only for the relationship. So that's the main theme for Venus in this video. For the others, perhaps I will do the other video. Please, I can't make a promise right now because there is a lot of videos I need to do. And thank you so much for each and every one of you supporting me here and having that patience waiting for the video. Thank you so much. Truly, I'm grateful. So yeah. So the first Venus conjunction shadow planet, I will go through with the, I will start with the shadow, Rahu Ketu first, and then I will go with the outer planets. So as I have explained Venus, what are the Venus basic things. Another thing that I will be focusing is how the relationship will be when Venus is conjuncting with the outer planet and also shadow planet. So the first Venus combination that I'm going to talk about is Venus Ketu conjunction. So Venus is already known as a marriage, and the main purpose and also the main karka of a relationship marriage, and literally represents women in everyone's chart. So Ketu represents your past life, your moksha karka, and also that also represent Ketu also represents your spiritual life, and also literally clearing out your karma. The past karma that you did is why you are here. So you need to clear it out. So Rahu represents present and also future, but Ketu represents how you will gain the spiritual, the liberation, and also the moksha in this life. So Venus Ketu conjunction, most of the time this represents past life connections, and also it represents you have some kind of karma that you need to clear out with whoever you are meeting in this lifetime. If you have this in your chart, especially in your birth chart, then definitely you will see probably even the family members that you have. I mean, in the chart, if you see your family members is the highest karma that you need to clear out. That's why you born in that family, to the parents, to your mother, your father. So this also represents you have to clear out your karma with your partner or your love life, whoever that you attracted, or you are getting into relationship, you are getting into marriage, turning into marriage. Then it represents they are from your past life, something that you left out there, and now you need to clear out in this lifetime. For good or bad, we never know, so we have to see your chart. So another thing also, Venus and Ketu, that mostly I have seen very lessly not mentioned, is actually it represents your past life talent, which you can use in this lifetime if there is a supporting planets looking directly to the this conjunctions, and it is also in a good placement, then definitely you can make money through this talent, because Ketu also represents, he is giving you this talent which is from your past life to actually make money in this lifetime. And another thing about Venus Ketu that I have seen is the people who have this conjunction, most of the time you may have some kind of repeating dreams or some past life memories, or it can comes in your dreams, that it may confuse you, and it takes time for you to understand why you are here and what you have to do. And also, this also represents Venus Ketu conjunction can makes the person to be very much clueless. Literally, it's like they either have the best, it's like they know what they have to do in relationship, or they are the one who is the clueless person, don't know what to do in relationship, or what is relationship. It's like they are tired of it because of past life, they already have that experience. So in this lifetime they will be someone who's like a hateless, because Ketu represents hateless, so this kind of represents that. But most of the time I have seen Venus Ketu conjunction people. I have also seen people who have Venus Ketu conjunction who are choose to be celibate. Not for everyone. I'm just saying some. It's like I would say 80% I have seen people who have Venus Ketu conjunction, especially very much strong Ketu. They choose the spiritual life, and also they are not into marriage. They don't look for a marriage or for a partner or anyone. They simply want to just live their life and be happy and be done with whatever, since they know they are here to clear out their karma. Because don't you there's a thing that you need to remember. Venus represents Sukracharya, and he also represents occult knowledge and everything, and Ketu represents past life. This can also represent the person is very much mystical, very much they just have natural interest into occult science, into astrology, into all type of mystical things, and also aliens, all of the stuff, astronomy, astrologers. All this placements also represents very good astrologers for Venus Ketu conjunction. So next we are going into Venus Rahu conjunctions. So Venus is marriage, and Rahu represents present and also your future. Rahu literally represents whatever that you're doing right now, even whatever that I'm doing right now. So another thing about Rahu is Rahu represents head without body. So this can represent obsession. That's the first thing that most of the time that you will see with this conjunction, Venus Rahu conjunction. If Rahu is very much into this, how to say, it's like if Venus is strong here, then definitely it can represent the marriage will become stable after some time. But if Rahu is strong, or if Rahu is weak, then yeah, this can represent obsession. If Rahu is strong, this can actually represent the Venus Rahu conjunction can make the partnership, the lover or the marriage can turn into very wealthy, very rich. It's like both people coming together and they are making a very established business together, because Rahu also represents business and also new age technology and everything. I would say the example that I can give is nowadays you can see in a YouTube channel or in a social media, the couples that the married couple are doing family vlogs, family content creator, all of this thing that can represent Venus Rahu energy. And another thing with the Venus Rahu is possessiveness. If Rahu is weak or Venus is weak, then yes, this can represent possessiveness and also have a lot of issue between both partners. It's like high expectations between both of the people, and when they are coming together, probably they won't see it when they are in a relationship, but after marriage this can be very much visible, and that can cause a lot of issues in relationship. So the expectations need to be practical. Don't have that illusions, because Rahu can represent illusions, can give a lot of desires. It's like they want to be always in a honeymoon phase, and that's what they think they love is all about, or marriage is all about. So this can represent clash between both of the people. So on a good side about Venus Rahu is Venus Rahu, as I said, can represent business partnership, a very solid, good business partnership. When two people are getting married and they are starting a business, it can flourish according, if the position is correct and there is any other conjunction and the direction is trends is coming up, then definitely this can work. Another good thing about Venus Rahu is this can also represent when, if there is a one partner who's having this conjunction and another partner is doesn't have this conjunction but they are coming together, this can represent the partner who doesn't have this conjunction will be very much supportive. Unless they have weak Venus or Rahu, then yeah, you have to look for the combination. But most of the time Venus Rahu represents, you will have a very much jovial, very much youthful, very much fun, easygoing, very curiosity type of a partner. For those who have Venus Rahu, it means if you have Venus Rahu conjunction in your birth chart or in your Navamsha, then this can represent your partner will be someone who is very much jovial, very much young in age, and they can also be someone who's working in with the new technology and mobile, social media, all of this stuff. They are very curious. They want to know, or you yourself can have this if Venus or Rahu is your Atma Karka, or your, I mean, not Rahu, Venus. If Venus is your Atma Karka and this conjunction is very strong, then yes, you will have this. So that's for overall, I would say, for Venus Rahu. So the next thing is Venus Uranus. So I think this is the first time I'm talking about Uranus or something, or did I talk it? Did I think I have mentioned about Uranus before, but yeah. So let's we go for Venus Uranus conjunction. So Venus Uranus conjunction is actually one of the, I can't put in one word, but it's like a beautiful tragic combination. Yeah. Okay, so Venus Uranus conjunction. If you know Nikola Tesla, he literally have a very strong Uranus, and if you know Uranus is like a bolt of lightning and electricity. It's like a one, it's like a one time it's come and it's like a change everything. So that's the Uranus energy. So just imagine Venus is here, Uranus is here. Most of the time you can think, oh, this is a disaster. It's actually not. Venus Uranus conjunction can actually makes a very good creator, very good revolutions and innovation, invention. Apart from anything that has to do with the marriage and love, I would say this conjunction makes the person to be the best creator, something that never had done in a history or any kind of mankind. They will create it, just like Nikola Tesla. He's very much well known for his work. You can go and read about him, it's very interesting. So the best example I can give for this conjunction is actually Nikola Tesla. But the not so good side about Venus Uranus is the partner. If you have this conjunction and it is strong, you yourself can be very eccentric with your personality, or you can have very much something that is not relevant, or you have expectation that is not making sense. And when that jolt that Uranus is giving you, that type of electric in yourself, you will wake up and be like, oh, okay, this is reality, this is practical. You will have that. So probably it will happen in your 20s, or if it doesn't happen in 20s, it will happen in your 30s, or it happen in your 40s. We have to see where is your Uranus and what nakshatra it is in, and where is your Venus, which house. So most of the time, wherever this conjunction Venus Uranus is in the house, that house will be very much strong, and you can see the changes. So Venus Uranus changes most of the time. If the person get married, their life will be turned 360 degrees. It's like they become completely different person. If it is in a good combination of this Venus Uranus, then this can represent, for example, this person is someone who's poor, and when they get married, they are someone who becomes celebrity just by the marriage itself. So something just like that. Or if it's not in a good place, when this can create loneliness, this can also create the person to have very much odd personality, or they are very antisocial to the point they don't want to have any kind of interaction with anyone or with the outer world. It's like they just want to be with themselves, and they enjoy their own company. And Venus Uranus can also represent solitude. The marriage will be good if both of the person who are getting married have strong boundaries, and also have that understanding that each of them, I mean both of them, need their personal space in marriage. So that's when Venus Uranus will be working very well. So that's for Venus Uranus. So the next one is a Venus Neptune. So Neptune represents, it's like okay, Neptune in one word I would say like Rahu, but Neptune can represent that overthinking, and Neptune can also represent that illusion, that, for example, Venus is coming together with a Neptune. This can represent the person is all about marriage. If the conjunction is very strong and Venus is the Atma Karka, or it is in this conjunction is happening in the 7th house or 1st house, then it can represent the person's mind is all about marriage, 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 or love, love, love. They're constantly looking for the relationship. So that's how Neptune energy can represent. It's the Neptune energy makes the person to be always looking for the relationship, looking for the best partner. It's like they constantly looking for the best. That's what Venus Neptune can represent. And this can represent illusions, obsessions, and fanatic type of extreme behavior in relationship. For good or bad, we never know, but in a good side, Venus Neptune can represent the person to be very much family oriented person. These are the people who will be, once they are get married, they are all about their family. They are creating their own family, and they are building their own house and everything. And they also will be someone who is very much less interacting with others. For example, if this person is very much friendly before they get married, they suddenly become very much all about their family, husband, children. If this is happening for the woman, then this can happen. For a man who have Venus Neptune, this kind of represents the man is all about his wife, and he goes to work, come back, and he's all about his wife, his children. And he's like he has that obsession to have that big family. That's the type of Venus Neptune energy. So more the not so good side about Venus Neptune, probably I would say it goes way too much with the obsession, and also, as I said, fanatic extreme behavior can be seen with this conjunction. If it's not in a good placement, this can make the person or your partner, if you have this conjunction, your partner will be someone who force their belief system on you. So this can happen. I'm just giving the example. So on a good side, this can represent two different culture coming together, and they are accepting each other's. So that's the energy for Venus Neptune. So then I think the last one is Venus Pluto. So this is very interesting for me in my whole research. Venus and Pluto, it represents like one time it comes the whole destructions, the whole type of Pluto can represent just like a Scorpio. It's like a transformation, and the transformation will make the person to change completely someone who they were before, and they are rising from the phoenix and all of this stuff, and just like a Scorpio. But the thing is, Venus and Pluto coming together, this can represent destruction, ultimate transformation, ego death, let go of attachments, remove possessiveness. So most of the time, if you see, Scorpio can represent possessiveness, and Scorpio can also represent this energy. But Pluto actually is the planet that can makes the person to actually be very practical. It's like that one relationship will change their entire life, or their that one marriage. It's like completely they are someone, probably before they are getting married, they will be someone who is very much possessive about their partner, or they are having ego clash, all of this stuff. But the moment they are getting married, both of them, it's like ego death. It's like done. They both know why we are getting married, and we are having children, we are having home. Practicality is coming up. So Pluto also represents destruction, so this can also can represent a very painful destructions can happen if the Venus Pluto is very strong, or it's in a weak position, then this can also represent that. So we just have to see the chart. But in a good side, Venus Pluto conjunction can represent very much ultimate transformation, which is a very good thing. This person will know what they are looking for in relationship, and they will get the partner who they will actually. Venus Pluto conjunction are the people who will actually get the partner who are very powerful, exactly as how as they want. They will get it. It's like they manifest it, they will get it for sure. And then ego death. There's no ego between both of the partners. It will happen probably after a lot of chaos, unless the marriage is like end, or the marriage is coming to divorce. Then obviously it's like a that's it. But if both of the person are cooperating and understanding each other and tolerating, this can actually represent they will have ego death, and they will. Venus Pluto conjunction can also represent long-term marriage, because of the fact Pluto represents reality, and Pluto also represents that one past relationship, painful relationship, will change the person into someone who is very much responsible when they are getting into relationship, all of these things. So that's the energy of Venus Pluto. For not so good side, I would say Venus conjunction can represent this ego clash between both of the partners, and also distractions. When I say distractions, this can represent one of the person can be very much controlling all of this type, and that's when the divorce can happen, or the relationship ended. And from that moment, the person who are very much victim in that relationship will learn their lesson. So that's the Venus Pluto energy. So I think overall I have done cover up most of the things, and whatever that I have researched and written all about the things about the conjunction with the outer planet, and also shadow planet. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do for the next video. I have wrote a lot, and I have done research and then wrote it down, but it's gonna take time for me because I'm busy with other work, whatever that I'm doing right now. So thank you so much for watching, and also for your patience all this time. And yep, I will see you guys in my next video with something new, and also I need to continue with the series. So see you guys in the next video, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye bye.